All right, welcome, welcome. Our town hall call for June. Thank you guys for being here. And we just really, really appreciate everyone taking the time on these Tuesdays to come and learn with us and be a part of this collaboration community. And we just love you guys and are so excited to be here today because end of June, you guys, we are finishing up our Fire Starter Challenge for June. It's been going fantastic. We are starting to gather the numbers and building people's businesses. And I think that that's so, so amazing. And guess what? You didn't miss out if you didn't join in June because July, it's happening again. So we cannot wait. July Fire Starter Challenge is going to be amazing. We're going to keep that momentum going. So if you already did the June Fire Starter Challenge, then please get going for the July one too. So Mary, could you actually put your PayPal, not PayPal, your Venmo. I was going old school for a second, you guys. I went PayPal. Put your Venmo in the chat for us.
Sure.
Because we are already to the 28th. This month has, I don't know for the rest of you, but it's been crazy for me. Hardly in town, doing lots and lots of summer camps and things like that. So in the chat, you're going to see Mary's going to put her Venmo. It's going to be the same price. It's $20 buy-in, and all of that money, not a single bit is staying like with the organizers. We're not keeping any of that. It is all going for prizes for everybody in the challenge. And there's 3 different ways that you can win that money. You can win if you have the most people that you have recruited, the most ambassadors that you've brought on for the month. And that is, there's points for bringing them on, and there's actually another point if they purchase a starter pack. So so you can get extra points for that. And then you can also win in the area of customers, and it can be a retail customer or a subscribe and save customer, new customers for the month. And then the third area, the pot is split, 1/3 for each of these. So the third area is for activity. So you need to be building your business, doing the 5 reach outs on a daily basis. So every day that you do that, you will get a point. And so anyway, so all of us explain more, and we can share that with all of our teams and get you guys more information. But July Fire Starter Challenge is going to start on July 1st, which is this Friday. Can you guys believe this Friday is July? Okay, so that is awesome. Get signed up for the Fire Starter Challenge in July. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I know a couple of people on my team have already sent their money over to Mary because they were already thinking about it and wanted to get going. So you guys sign up for that. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. Great way to be motivated to work your business. Okay. So really quick, I wanted to give a brief overview. I know we've done a couple of town hall calls, but I wanted to give, again, just a brief overview of what the town hall calls are about. So regularly, our Tuesdays are going to be trainings, ways to help you with income producing activities that you can do, whether that is going to be, getting out of your comfort zone and reaching out to more people, or actual tangible things that are happening in the company, like let's just put a plug in for the first 2 weeks of July. Amazing upcoming onboarding training is coming for you guys. And Christy is going to be training us, and it is going to be so fantastic. So we're going to have those types of trainings on Tuesdays, but town hall calls are a little bit different. Town hall calls are going to be the last Tuesday of every month, and they're going to be a wrap up of the month before, and they're going to be announcements and exciting things coming for the month ahead of us. And so it's a really unique time for us to gather together and celebrate and also reflect on the month before and what went well, and also to look to the new month ahead. So I want to start right now, as we're getting into this town hall call, within the chat, if you guys can let me know your biggest win for the month of June so far. So if you guys can type in your biggest win for the month of June. So was it, I reached out to someone that's been on my list that I have been putting off for the last year and a half, or maybe it hasn't been quite that long. Maybe it's only been the last month. I followed up awesome, in a post that I put in a group, and 3 people responded, and I followed up, and one of those people ended up purchasing. What's your biggest win this month? Is it that you have decided to recommit yourself to your business for July and join the July Fire Starter Challenge? What is it that is your biggest win for this month I would love to see it in the chat. And my computer is kind of delayed. So if anyone is seeing chat, if you, Mary or Jen, if you guys want to hop in and tell me if you're seeing anything, because even myself, I'm delayed on my computer. So hopefully I look like I'm not delayed to you guys. Awesome. I see 3 new subscribe and save customers from Julie. That is amazing. Yes. Oh, and you reached out to someone who's been on your mind for months. Way to go. Way to go. 3 new subscribe and save customers too. That's amazing. Those subscribe and save customers are so awesome, you guys, and retail customers. And oh, okay. I want to tell you guys, while you guys are putting in the chat what your biggest wins for this month. I am super, super excited for also our masterclass coming up. This is going to be amazing for your subscribe and save customers, your retail customers, anyone who has been wondering about collagen. We are going to have a fantastic collagen masterclass on July 5th. So your leaders, your upline, everybody, I know Mary and Jen and Beth and I will be sharing that invitation that you guys can put out to everybody. And it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So as you guys are getting these new customers, maybe they didn't order collagen, maybe they ordered a body lotion bar or a soap or the blackberry leaf serum. Get them to these master classes, because that's going to help you to have them look at other products and really understand why they need those too, in conjunction with the other things that they're ordering. Okay, so also I'm seeing relaunching your Facebook group to utilize for potential customers. Yes, yay, yay, yay. That's awesome. That's my biggest win too. I actually started posting in our group Facebook page, and I was like, okay, we got to do this. We got to get the momentum going for our customers so they have something there. And I've committed to going live in there once a week too. So make those commitments to yourself and keep that going. Okay, and then Julie, also 24 days of doing the 5-5-5. Oh my goodness, have resulted in lots of interest and momentum. That is amazing. Amazing.
Run, honey.
Awesome. Okay. So awesome. Okay. So what happens when we look at our biggest wins from this past month is that it gives us that confidence to go into the month of July going, wait a second, that one small change, Denise, that one person that you reached out to, or Julie, you reaching out on a consistent basis, doing your 5-5-5 and seeing how your business was growing. Those are the things that, yes, Kelly, yes, you made more contacts with the 5-5-5. Those are the things when you start and you commit small little things this month, you reflect on that and you go, wait a second, that small action I took is now impacting my business in a big way. So now we're looking into July. So what I want you to do is take what that biggest win was from June, and I want you to think about what you're going to commit yourself to for July. What is it in July that you've decided, I'm going to do this in July? And it can be small. It doesn't have to be huge. I actually don't want it to be huge. I don't want it to be like, I'm going to recruit 5 people. That's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about what I just told you for my group, what we're doing for my team, that I've committed to going live in there every single week. That's my commitment for July. And I'm going to see how that changes not only my business, but my team's business. And so that's what I'm committing myself to. So I would love to see in the chat what you're committing yourself to for July for your business. Is it to reach out to 2 people a week, 2 people that you have either had on your mind or that have, been ones that you've thought about would be great with this, and not in a way that is about you, but it's about them, that you're really reaching out to them for what this can do for them. So I want think about it for a minute, and I'm going to turn the time over for just a second to Mary and have her talk to you guys for a little bit. And then we're going to come back to a few more things that are happening with our company, with corporate, and things that are coming down the pike that I think are really important for you guys to know about, to motivate you for this next month as you are thinking about those goals and what being in this position of ground floor, grassroots in this company is going to do for you. So with that thought of being at the grassroots of a company, I'm going to turn the time over to Mary for a second, because she's going to talk a little bit about the role of myself, Mary, Jennifer, Beth, and what we are doing as direct to homesteads for you guys, and just explain a little bit more about that. So, Mary, I'm going to
Sure.
spotlight you. And
Yes.
hi.
Hello, good morning. So exciting. It's so exciting to hear you all and all the awesome reach outs you're doing with the fire starter and just those small incremental changes that can really have a huge impact, especially 24 days. I am super, super impressed. So, way to go. Um, I wanted to talk to you all about the direct to homestead ambassador role that we have. I've had some questions just from my ambassadors. What exactly is it that you guys do? How is it different than our business? And I just really wanted to clarify that with you. I have said over and over again, and I'll bring this around at the back end of this, of how much I love MIG because of this setting, because of the camaraderie. I'm in a highly competitive business and have been for over 12 years. And not that I don't work with fantastic people, because I do, but the mentorship is just completely different here. So that is our primary role. And that's what resonates with me and why I love MIG. Our direct to homestead ambassadorship is really, we happen to, through different sources, I know we each knew Jamie and we all interviewed for this position, but there are no additional incentives, perks, access, pay scale, information that we carry over any other ambassador in the company. And I've had several of my team just think, oh, well, you're doing this or you're doing that. I'm like, no, I'm just working my business like you are. We do have an agreement that we have signed that says that we will be culture carriers. There is no financial compensation, there is nothing. So when we come to you and say we're working our business alongside of you, we are actually doing the exact same thing that you are. And additionally, there have been their primary growth calls for Maverick and above. We are in those calls. There is no additional information coming down from Homestead, access to Jamie, anything. Just as you continue to grow your business and produce more over time, you will also join those groups or have access to, information as the direct to homesteads do in the primary growth calls. So I want to be really clear on that, and none of our financial compensation. So when we come together and collaborate, especially on this Fully Activate You website and build it all out, that is just us honoring the agreement and dedicating our time to providing more for our teams. And so there's no, like I said, of course, as you grow your business, you are, bonused and compensated for the work that you do. Likewise, so are we, exactly on the same scale. And I wanted to clarify that just because as I talked to, the other direct to homesteads, Jennifer and Samantha are on today, and Beth, and that we really wanted to make sure that we conveyed that. So and I really wanted to, one of my teammates said to me, oh, well, you just talk to Jamie all the time. We have the same exact access as you do. Now, our homestead corporate office, and support with all of the team members there is the exact same that you have. And so they're amazing. It's absolutely awesome to be able to email into hello and get response. But I really wanted to clarify for you. And that's why we feel so strongly that the Fully Activate You training that we do, the Fully Activate You website, and again, the password is MIG, the post vault, we want it to be collaborative. We want your input. We want you to feel like you can go in and take when you have family vacations, summer camps, all of that. And then when you do something that's really good, reach out to your upline or one of us. And we also want you to feel like you have some ability to let others know and collaborate in the same way. So we can give access and allow, and add information that you've provided to the Trello board. We want that to be an ongoing, working, and changing, ever improving site. And so that's why when we have Christy Vesco next week, for the next 2 weeks, actually doing onboarding, she is just doing that out of the generosity of her heart. And she has spent an extensive amount of time developing that to actually provide to all of us. And that's, again, as I started this, the wraparound of the collaboration, the mentorship, just, all tides rise when we all work together. And so I wanted to, and we talked about this, and I said, I don't think some, ambassadors as they're coming up, understand what our direct to homestead role is. So that's what I had for you today. I'm pretty passionate about it. You can tell I just started talking really quick. But I just love this group. I love that I feel like no one is trying to outperform me, win, get acknowledgement. We don't have huge rings, and we don't have jewelry, and we don't have purses, and we don't have all the flash. What we have is a level of integrity and camaraderie and honesty and working together like I have never experienced in any type of corporate job that I've had. And especially, I lead a team. I lead a team that does a lot of business. And this is a place where I have never gone to another, downline, because I don't even like that word, but with Samantha and Jen, and found anything but here's what I have and I am willing to give it to you. And that's our role as Direct to Homestead. So I wanted to make sure that we reiterated that today. And Samantha is going to go back to some of the other things that we have coming for the next month. So thanks for letting me tell you all what I think.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mary. And that's exactly it. Mary is so eloquent in her words and how she explains everything. And she shared the heart of all of us, your direct to homesteads. We're doing everything because we love MIG. We love the products. We love you guys, and we're all just building this together side by side. So locking arms side by side, loving each other and doing all of our best. So thank you so much, Mary. And okay, so in that time, I know we were giving you guys a little bit of time to think about your upcoming goals for yourself in July. And I think I saw one from Sharon saying that she wanted to reach out to a potential ambassador every day, and give a clear ask. That's fantastic. And if yours isn't, maybe it's not every day, maybe it's 3 times a week or something like that. Or that I would love to hear that. I would love to hear, a spa night event in July. Ooh, Kelly, that sounds fun. I love the in-home events. And I know some people do not, and that's okay. You don't have to do an in-home event, but I do have to say in-home or at a place where people can touch, feel, utilizing someone else's larger event space, which is a lot of the ones that I do. It lets people experience. And so that is a huge, huge plus if that's something you do want to do. So definitely share more of those as you're thinking throughout. And I'm going to just shout those out as we finish up this call. And yes, I would love, Jennifer put in here, any questions for the group, or your direct to corporates, your direct to homesteads. And you guys, that's interchangeable. So we call our corporate homestead, just in case anyone's confused. And so if we say DTC, it's direct to corporate, but it is also direct to homestead because that's what we call our corporate. So, so clarification there. So if you guys have any questions, please put them in the chat, and you can ask those. And then I would love to see your goals. So big things coming up is going to be our July Firestar Challenge. You definitely want to get into that. That is our Crossline sisterhood community that we've created here. So you're going to Venmo Mary, and Mary, if you could so sweetly again put your Venmo in the chat, so sure. For that it's on the last thing there, $20 to get into the July Firestarter Challenge, and it is going to be amazing. It's going to keep your business going over and over and over. Just get that momentum going. We've got an amazing onboarding from Christy coming up for the first 2 weeks in July. I know we've talked about that, you guys. I can't even tell you. She is sharing just a little bit with what she has planned, and it's going to be so amazing. I feel like it's going to change all of our businesses because her husband is a website developer and he is helping her out with this, and it's just going to be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, so you're gonna want to be there live for those, and then we'll obviously have the recordings, but please invite your teams, tell them, get them excited to come. We have the new Moss and Plum collection coming out in July. So excited for this. Having a new product line released is going to be amazing, especially for our businesses during the summer. You guys all know your summer's already been crazy. I am sure mine has been bonkers, and we really need something to grab people's attention sometimes in the summer. I would encourage you to do some kind of a challenge with your communities, whether that is, I personally am going to do a shed challenge in July with my community. We're going to do a shed challenge because I need it. And if I need it, there's probably other people that need it too. So if you think along those lines, like if this is something that I'm feeling, I'm, been at camps or been traveling or whatever, like feeling bloaty, all the things, I could really use a shed challenge. Some people in your community are probably feeling the same way. So do a challenge with them too. But we're going to have Moss and Plum. So do something right now. My point is, do something right now to get people talking, get people interested, because instead of just going, hey, we have a new collection, you have already started those conversations. So if you haven't tended and nurtured your business and your customers like maybe you should have, or maybe I don't like the word should, let's say like you intended to, or that your heart's desire was, that's okay. Start now, start today with doing some posts. If you have a group, start going live in your group and just getting them warmed up a little bit more so that when the Moss and Plum collection comes out, it's not just out of the blue. So we need to continue that nurturing on and on and on. It's an ongoing process. When I see some more things that people have as their goals. So Julie said that she wants to do more in-person meetups in July. And she has one potential ambassador and a conversation about the biz with another leader. That's so exciting, Julie. We're all sending you good vibes for that. That's amazing. Okay, so fantastic. So anyway, so those are the exciting things coming up. We've got a new products coming out, which I can't wait. Like Mary was talking about, those Maverick and above calls, that's happening on Friday. So we're getting a sneak peek into Moss and Plum and how Jamie's going to show us how to use it. And so we will share that with you guys as soon as we see all of those kind of things. And then we've got that onboarding training. We've got our fire starter challenge and so many amazing things. We are in the starter phase of all of this, which is so amazing. If you guys think about where that is and what you have to share with people, what a gift. I know Jamie always talks about how we have a gift to share with people, and it is so true. It is so true. People are looking for clean products, some things to simplify their life. I was just in the shower yesterday, you guys, I'll tell you the story. And I was looking at all of these products in my shower, and I was realizing that I could narrow down everything in my shower to one bar of soap and this one or two bottle of shampoo and conditioner. Like, I don't need all of this stuff in here. And honestly, what it does in our lives is it clutters up our brain so that we aren't even able to perform and think the best that we can. So let's help people simplify their lives, not just their showers. I mean, they can start small with their shower and their cabinets and everything else, but simplify their lives, and not just simplify, but to simplify with clean, healthy, non-toxic products that work, because that is what we're all here for. That's what we believe in. That's what we know is good for everybody. And so that is what, we need to have our message be for people, because we all need to simplify. We all need to, have these healthier things in our lives, because there's a lot of toxic, let's say, not products out there right now that are going on. And so if we can start with detoxifying and non-toxic in the physical products that we're using, we can also help people start to see more light and love in the rest of the things in the world too. So anyway, that's my inspirational ending for you guys for today. And also I wanted to say, let's get the rest of these. Somebody
Really
just
quickly,
asked,
while we're
what is
looking-
onboarding?
While
Jennifer, do you want to handle that?
Well, yeah, and we were saying like onboarding is kind of like a systematic, you know, and even Mary saying too, a uniform process for everybody to launch their business, relaunch their business, kickstart their business in a systematic way. So it's you being able to help someone join and grow and build their business from the start. And so a systematic way, but here's the best thing. Tune into Christy's training, because we're going to learn more about it. Everybody needs to be on. And if for some reason you have to miss it, we will record it and post it into our portal. And that'll be the Facebook or the YouTube channel. Everybody should go like and subscribe to the Facebook, the Fully Activate You channel, so that you get notifications when we upload information, a new training or new video. And then I was asked, is there any questions anybody had to unmute themselves really quick? So these town halls, we also wanted to like, what questions do you have? What things do you need, especially because it's month end as well? Sorry, and I talk really fast. Sometimes I'm like, ooh.
No, you're fantastic. But yes, that is what we want to do. So town hall calls are wrap up from the month before, looking to the next month. We might have some little trainings. We might have some little things going on, and definitely questions if anyone has questions and things like that. So do you guys have any other questions? Is everyone good right now? How about give me a thumbs up if you're good, or okay, awesome. Okay, and we are to time. Sorry, we went a little bit longer, but if you have any questions, please reach out to your upline, to your mentor, and to your sponsors. We love you guys. We're here for you. We're so excited for everything that's coming in our businesses and for each of us in our lives. So thank you guys for being here and taking the time, and we will talk to you guys later.
Happy 4th of July.
Yay, happy 4th of July.
Bye, guys.